I think, with the examples that have already been given, the test that was run by our emergency management, collaboration, Kent, as you said, it's critical. The problem there is you have the emergency management agency is running a test, but the rest, and understand they're in a local network or a state network. You have an IT department that supports that agency. When they're not involved and that test happens, everyone's asking what's going on. Mm-hmm. So those kinds of things happen, and that's where, to me, one of the biggest lessons I think we're learning in this region is if you don't collaborate, you're gonna end up making an emergency event even worse because people aren't going to be able to communicate. So I think what we've learned, our emergency management office now has gone down the path of trying to do a lot of their cyber training and learning things, but at the same time they're bringing the subject matter experts in now so that we can be a part of making sure those lessons they train on are real and they're going to actually help them when an event does occur. Being where we're at, Luke, the federal government, and the state, we're all in this area. The beauty of like the NCR that we have, bringing the federal agencies in if there's an incident to that network, the onboarding process for that maybe takes an hour. And that's all. Wow. But it all goes back to people, though, because you're depending on somebody to give you info. But once the info's there, we can onboard any agency coming into that network probably within an hour. As long as their technology in the back end is working the way it's supposed to for, Active Directory or whatever that solution is you use in your entity, then, and it doesn't matter to us really what it is. We've been able to onboard, so many agencies coming in when we've had issues or incidents that we need them to get to that network, and it really